Hello again, everyone. This is Gilmer, and this is episode 58 of my Let's Play Field of Glory Empires. I am playing as Rome, the Rome, the one and only Rome, and not really at war with anybody. I mean, I am at war. I think. Let's see. Look at all these alliances. I am at war with the Helvetii. But that was because of an entanglement. And I am at war with the Rhodes. I did. That was pre-planned. But that's it. Look at all those. Look at all those factions I have alliance or cooperation and peace with. That's not too shabby. I'm becoming a player in the world, I think. Who are these people? What are you doing here? They're the Helvetii, so I'm still coming for them. Who? That's the Etruria. The hell are they doing there? Let's go ahead and do that. What kind of commander do they have? They have a 1-1. They have two armies there. Both of them are 1-1s. One's 36 and one's 42. I should do pretty well against them. You never know. Let's see. There are some objective regions up here somewhere. I'm not sure where. Look at the Guthonis just sitting up here. The Goths. Just sitting up there, minding their own business. One little region, not really getting in any trouble. I really would like to do that, but I don't want to go back to war with the Antigonids, really. I just signed a peace treaty with them a little while back, so they're still kind of hanging around on the legacy generating front, while besieging Cosa and Etruria did not manage to inflict casualties on the defenders. I noticed this. I didn't see a message for that. Apparently they were unclaimed, and now some superb sculptures have been retrieved from the black market of Thessalia, plus 516 regional culture. That's pretty huge. 516. Anything I can get. So, that's plus 10. I'm keeping these, I think, the food going, just in case I need to move this army back and forth between these border provinces. I don't want them to get into a spot where they don't have any supplies or any food stockpiled. Like, see there, 639 stockpile. I don't really want to let them get too far down. So let's put 2 back in. So now they're going to get plus 9 per turn. And then this one is minus 6. So let's give them plus 4. Just so that they can have a little bit of buffer in case I need to move my army across in any way, shape, or form. Let's see. Yeah, no, that ain't what I want. 11's good. So, last episode, I got crushed. My army got crushed. I don't know why. I kind of got screwed, I think, a little bit on that one, but what are you going to do? I've been screwed before, and my fleet has won some pretty decent little battles, but it looks pretty beat up too, and it's probably due to supply. So I'm going to get them back here, let them all heal up, so to speak. There's nothing really else going on. I got this Unrest 1, under pacification 4. Please citizens plus 18, which is good. Religious trouble one more turn. Minor corn law, which helped people, so that's a bonus in loyalty. We got the angry citizens for whatever reason. Pleased citizens. Oh, because I did the. No, wait a minute. A vast reform by a leading public character has been initiated and will bear fruit soon. Many citizens are pleased by the change. I wonder if that's related to the reform decision I did a couple of turns ago. I think I actually did it twice, and they might be happy because of that, because I think some regions are supposed to be happy about it and some are supposed to not be so happy. So that's probably the reason. But let's go ahead and run a turn. Wait a minute. Let's look at total. So that's 41. It's still 1400. 1409. So a couple more turns and it'll be down to 1300. If I could, I think at some point they stop letting us explore things as objectives. So I don't think I'll ever get another objective where I get to explore something for an extra 150 points of legacy. It's kind of sad. But anyway, we're still waiting on turn 268. I believe that's it. So we still got a few more turns left for that until hopefully my cultural renaissance will bring me gloriously into the top again. I'm hoping. One can always hope. I got out of there. Looks like and everybody got back here. So we're good on that score. It wasn't a complete disaster. +3. Close to being in the first tier again, but I don't think that's, like I said before, I think there's like little groupings of factions, and I go ahead of them, and then go behind them, then go ahead of them, and it might take a little while before I eventually actually do get ahead of them. Where are the Antigonids? The Antigonids are still up in the top tier in their glorious empire. The Helvetii and us are now at peace. Good deal, sir. Thank you. We didn't want to fight you. Being badly maintained and decrepit weapons depot in Pattis has been destroyed. That's not true. I wonder if that means it's because I don't have anybody in infrastructure. -1. See, let's do that. Maybe that's it. Because look at it. It's -21 stockpile. So I wonder if that means that every one of these is screwing up. Yeah, see. I wonder if I'm screwing myself up that way. Because I really don't want to do that. I really don't want... I mean, what would be the point of me having built all those structures just to see them get torn down because I'm not keeping my infrastructure up? So let's... +5. I'm not going to do this all today. I'm just going to do it as I see it. +14, +10, +5. That's good. I definitely don't want it to see. I definitely don't want to do that. Oh, crap. That's not good. +7. +17. -36. +26. Oh. plus 15 plus. See, you're killing me here. That's at 0. If I build something, will it actually build? Yes, it would. Yes, it would. I mean, it's just scary. I don't want to lose nice buildings because I'm. Why am I doing that? I don't want to lose nice buildings because I'm not keeping up my infrastructure. Because nice buildings, and I'm not talking about. Well, I'm talking about everything, actually. I don't want to lose my Imperial Legion camps. I don't want to lose things like my temples, my preceptor houses. I don't want to lose any of that. See, I really should probably put one more in here. So that's increasing. Plus 40. Damn. I can't do that. I gotta have a core. At least a core. After weeks of blah blah blah. Tony's or something was, we defeated the invaders. A palace incarnate has been destroyed by the Boyai. They attacked us and we didn't beat them. Helvetia attacked us. We beat them. 02 general retired from active duty. That's not that guy. That's not that guy. Maybe it was this. No. Who are these? Boy. You dudes are pissing me off. I'm coming for you. We've had several generals. We rejoice. Public works have been destroyed. Population has decreased. The river overflowed. Inflation. Yeah, Carthage. Your war with Helvetia was just, but now it's time to make a peace. I wasn't even at war with him for like more than 2 turns. I mean, people are unbelievable. See, I don't want to. Plus 11. Shoot, I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know what I want to do with that. I don't want to lose a bunch of structures, but I guess the thinking is I'll get out of my cultural hole, before I lose too many structures. Once I get back to being a glorious empire or whatever I'm going to be, and I'm progressing again, I can start building structures again, even if they're ones that I've actually lost over the years. So maybe that's part of it. Maybe that's part of the drawback of trying to do this. But 32 more turns. We're down to 174. Or were we? We're going at 111. Were we 173 last time? We probably were. So anyway, what is this looking like? They're all messed up. Every one of them are messed up. So I'm going to move them in another region, just in case it's kind of spread out on what gets healed, what gets repaired, and give them two regions to kind of build them back up. This one I probably need to hire or build some more troops. See how they're in plague. I mean, not plague, but famine. Unsupplied last turn. Well, what are you going to do about that? There's not too much you can do. I could possibly take Achaia and then come from Achaia to here. That's a possibility. Because that's not as quite as a big a trip. 1, 2, 3. I mean, it's only three spots, but who are you? You're allied with me. Okay. You're okay. You're okay. What are my objectives? Objectives. Macedonia, that's Mariotis. Rhodus. Teutonies. I guess it's the Teutonics. It's if you've ever heard that the Germans, like the Teutonic Knights, that's German. That's where Teutonic comes from, I'm sure. Just like the Gothonies are, the guys that we call Goths these days. It's where, the Gothic culture term came from, but I don't know that they have that much in common. But the Goths, at some point, I'm pretty sure, I know it's the Visigoths, sacked Rome at one point. I know the Visigoths did. I think the Goths may have at some point, or maybe the Vandals. I don't know. I'll check into that. But see how it says 75 before Christ? I think Rome was sacked in 100 AD maybe at one point, and I know for a fact they were sacked in the 400s, and that was when their whole civilization basically collapsed. Was the sacking of Rome in 436 or so. And I think that was the Visigoths. Yes, we're starving. Oh, our soldiers are starving. I get it. They did that twice, one for the army and one for the fleet. But I knew they were starving. They're not starving anymore. Oh. This is the one I must not have a general for. That's the one I don't have a general. So I need to get a general to him quickly so that he's not handcuffed without having a general. +1. Ooh, we are back in the top tier. +1. Wonder what happens when we get 5 progress tokens. Do we get to go to stable empire? Click. The peace treaty between the Cimbri and the Rome. Cimbrian Rome. Yeah, well. Badly maintained. Population in Rome has decreased. We defeated the interlopers. The Boii attacked us and pillaged us. We defeated the invaders. Thracia attacked us and we got crushed. We got a 1-2 general now available to us, Julius, and a 1-1 general. Slave markets. I don't really need that. The governor of Aetolia had no choice but to crucify a few religious agitators. Well, lack of proper hygiene practices by the local population has led to an epidemic in the region of Liguria. Population has decreased in Liguria, and then we get the inflation event. which, so they're not starving anymore, and they're not starving anymore. But as you can see, they're still not. They're repairing slowly. I want to get them all green. None of these are green, but these were all red. So now a bunch of them are orange. Yeah, orange. And so they are healing. These had a lot of orange, and I guess those turned to green. I don't like it. I don't like it that I wish I had a 2-2. I really do wish I had a 2-2. Bibulus and Marius is a tactician. I don't like. I want to keep Marius for an actual land unit, I think. So we'll put him in charge of them. I need to give them somebody. Let's give them a 1-1. And that will be 2 turns till we get to there. As you can see, just about every turn I'm losing structures. And that I think is because I've put all my men into, except in the ones I've changed. But I'm going to stop doing that. I'm going to let the buildings kind of deteriorate a little. I'm not going to change anymore. I need to keep some of them. I need to keep a core so that if I need to build, I don't lose my Imperial Legion camps and some of my other stuff, because if I need to build armies pretty quickly that are pretty good, I don't want to be sitting there going, oh man, I wish I still had, that military academy that had me at 4.65 military expertise. I really don't want that to happen. I was trying to make that in my, hey man, I don't want that to happen voice. But this is a nice little stack. How many regions do the boy have? They're starting to bug let's see, regions, faction, no, faction, regions overview. I know I looked at this before. I'm trying to remember. Oh, there it is. So let's look at the boy. They've got one faction. I mean one region. I got a 2-1. I got a 1-1, and I got a 1-1. Let's what's he look like? Heavy infantry, cavalry, regular infantry, skirmishers, light cavalry. Power of 82. The planes. If I move here, it's at -8. I don't want them to be. I want them to have food. Because I think I'm probably going to have to cross a river if I do it this way. But if I do it this way, I won't. And I am going to attack them. I'm sick of them attacking me and pillaging my stuff. Wow. Our connections from the back market got us 75 money. All right. So, did I already run a turn? No, we haven't run a turn since we looked at them. No legacy. 174 to 166, so that's 8. We're now 1,420. Did that go up? Oh, well. Oh, yes, our nation has progressed into the top tier. Hopefully we'll keep going up. Still about 21 turns away. Is it 21? No, 31. 31 turns away from that 50. And oh no, we're still in the green. We just didn't get a progress token. Rotus. If I take out Rotus, will I be up 2? What? Oh, come on. You have got to be kidding me. Damn, dudes. Yeah. Feels that Vandalia is a new objective for us. Now, see, that's possibly doable. That is possibly doable. I am not neutral. I'm neutral to them. Enemy. What am I? Let's see. Senones. Neutral to Rome. Neutral to Rome. Neutral to Rome. I could somehow get around that. Folius. Phones Albus of the Marcomanni. Spend metal to acquire manpower or whatever, and inflation. So let's look at these guys. So now we got a few of our guys healed into the green. I actually want to build more. How much cavalry do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 cavalry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Roman Imperial Legions. I do want some more Roman Imperial Legions. I don't want to do that. I want to do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do Auxilia. Because those guys throw that shit in the beginning and weaken people. So you can always use a lot of those. It does help. So we will build them up a slight bit more. What scares me about this is that I could bring somebody all the way over here and land here or here. But how long is it going to take? And will I run into enemies? Because it's going to be an army and it's going to be unescorted. And that worries me immensely. Could be this. We could get them all the way over here. And then go from there. Let's try that. Well, he's got to do something. Although I will say that this is kind of... Well, I guess I could do that. Why does it take 3 turns? I guess because they don't have anything. They've got public works. I'm taking this back. I lost 2 points. 2? How did I lose 2? Oh boy. We got a nice little army down here just in case. We got the fleet is getting back. I want to build some more ships though. I want to build some more. Sardis are allied with us, good. So they're hanging out. I can't build a Corvus warship there, but I can here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and let's do that. And we will build up our navy again. So, how's this looking? 172 to 65. 1,413. 1,413 behind. Let's do one more turn and then I think I'll call this episode to a close. It's getting right at 30 minutes. It'd be nice to have an army up there in the north. Because if any of those became objectives, excuse me. That battle went a lot better than that first battle. Oh, and we killed their general. And Marius did not die. Thank goodness. So we take it back. I wonder if that was an objective region. We're only back to. We're still hovering. Still hovering right there on the edge of green. I wish they'd fall apart. AGOI is sure, why not? And the Celtiberi, whoever the hell they are, but that's what that was for. Yes. Population has decreased. Celtic rebels have. That wasn't mine, was it? No, that was not mine. Our armies marched in Dardania and conquered the region from the Balkan independence. We defeated interlopers. Developed productivity in 4. I'm going to do that again. That's the 3rd time I've seen that. I'm hoping to get that 300 legacy points. Spend money. No, we're not going to do that. Raise loyalty and unrest with religious buildings. Let's just add a feast to calendar. And then we had the inflation event again. There are my troops. that I just built. What is he doing down here? Those are my ships. So, who are these guys? Allied. My allies. Are we allied with the... Yes, we are allied with them. They're neutral. If I could... If I could march all the way up here and then come across... Yes. Neutral. Neutral. But can I get an alliance with 0%? I guess not. But what about Massalia? Oh, they're a client state of the Belgi. So I'm still kind of screwed unless I take that. And they really don't have anybody else. It's just us. I might take them. So then I can march all the way to here. Belgium neutral. Galii allied. Please just don't pull me into any more of your wars. I don't want to be in your wars. What I was saying, though, is if I could get an army here, in a region here, and build it up, then if any of these others up here became an objective, like this one would be it's much easier to get to there from here than it would be from here. I'd have to march across several different factions, which I don't want to do. Let's do one more turn, and then we'll call it an episode. Once I get to the point where I'm going back to Glorious, I can start expanding again, I think. But I need to be a little bit more careful. Or I could keep going through the same damn... We dropped one. Or we might not... We didn't drop one, but the top tier contracted. And so we fell out of the top tier. Yes. Thank you, sir. We're sharing information with them. Yes, we are. Population in what you call it. Population in what you call it. The boy I destroyed a farm. I was going to fight them. But now they're at 103. Silent invasion. Pillaging and murders. We crushed the invaders. Rome added a calendar event to the religious holidays, and we got hit by... So this is all green. Look at that power rating. 821. Holy moly. 41 units. And then this one is pretty strong too. 466. I think next turn we're going to come back to Rhodes. And what is going on over here? They've embarked on their ship to get over here. I think I'm going to do this. Peace treaty between the Lusitaniani. I'm going to stop there, and then I'm going to go to there. That way, these guys won't be 2 turns in water. They'll just be 1 turn in water, hopefully. But anyway, after I take this and I can start, hopefully, getting bigger again, I could take all this. There's nobody up here. And I don't know if I've mentioned it, but this land up here, that it looks like it's not any regions, it really is regions. They become visible after, several turns of being touched by civilization. So you uncover regions up here, which is pretty cool. Because I've seen it go all the way up into here some. I've seen it come all the way over here. These Polonia Meridionalis, these are all regions that have been uncovered. So we could, we could do a little good stuff up here. But anyway, that is going to be the end of this episode. Episode 58, if I didn't say that before. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.